Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a whole 2 weeks since we had RimWorld. Let me amp up my gains. You guys should be able to hear me nice and clearly. I'll just keep reminding me if I keep getting quiet because I'm fucking terrible for it. Yeah. So, RimWorld's back. I believe last week I had to go to hospital. I think it was. So I had to miss the appointment. I had to miss streaming to make the appointment. So that kind of sucked. But I got all of my results and stuff back. So I'm going to be a homebody for a while. Because my immune system's about to get shittier than ever before. And it's already pretty shit on Crohn's. So loading. Yeah, so I guess most of you guys do and don't sort of know sort of equally that I've got Crohn's disease, and I think it's best you guys look it up when you're not eating to kind of get a better idea of it. And let's see. Okay, so last time we were headed into autumn and we had so much building and construction and deconstruction to do. It was just not even funny. Let's see. We had the food stores finally were steady and in place, and we were moving the cooks elsewhere, which we have moved them. And let's see the base layouts. Okay, so I did a little bit of base layout stuff offline as well last time, just to kind of like fix up some of the placement, just because it was going to take a very long time. And if you guys really wanted to like listen to me put down each little square and remove it and then redesign it, and it literally took, I ended up documenting about 6 hours, give or take, is what it took me to get the layout in place offline. And there's no way I would have put you guys through such a boring stream. It would have literally just been me sitting here like inhaling, exhaling, and going every so often out of frustration. We got some sterile tiles and concrete and stuff's finally getting built, and we're still researching nothing. So this week, it's already smack bam in the middle of winter. We need limestone, steel, and some blue medical. So we ran out of medical stuff. We only have like this glitter world stuff, and I really don't want to have to waste it on like bruises and, you know, a black eye or something like that. I really would rather wait until somebody's been like, you know, stabbed or something. We need the limestone for this building's, the animal pens, which is unfortunate because I chose something that I thought we had enough. Originally we did have enough, and then I kept rebuilding it and it ended up too big for the resources we had. If I really wanted to, I could probably make it one line both on the outside just being pure granite, because we'd have enough of that, but fuck it, we're going to wait to get all limestone because I am going to do that. Let's see what else. So yeah, anytime I see a trader and they've got some of that, I think it's industrial grade medical, I want it. I want it off them so bad. Also, I can just see some floorings going on in here. I think I was actually replacing this with something nicer. I hadn't got that far yet, and I just see all this is like this, and I can't deal with that. Also, my cats are running around in the background like absolute frisky nut jobs. And like, if you've ever walked into a room and they look more sprung than they really should, that's what's going on at the moment. I don't know what the fuck they're up to, but I just keep hearing something running up and down the hallway. Let's see, what else are we doing? I need to remember to like sort out this area in here. I have a plan for it. Need to do some building, machining, and fabrication tables so we can mine out all this steel that we've got and all these robots. And yeah, I've got a plan for all these little areas. I ended up nutting out where I want to put it. It's so funny. I have a Word document with little triangles going in certain directions to you know, signify which direction triangle am I working in. So it's pretty funny. Good morning, James Games. It's evening for you, isn't it? It's late for you, I vaguely remember. Yeah, it's just starting. I haven't even hit play yet. And I just noticed there's also some stuff here to harvest. Yeah, I thought so. You know, if at any point you need to go to sleep or something like that, don't stay up too late. I want you guys getting crappy night's sleep. I myself have not slept at all. If you can't tell by the slight hyperactivity, they'll wear off in a few hours. Which is ironic because, like, as soon as I finish the stream today at 1, I've got so much on my plate. I've got, like, fucking going out and getting groceries, visiting, like, various stores. And then on top of that, so we had, like, a number of stuff, like, just break around the house. Like, not even joking. Like, I can't even, like, figure out why they just broke. It sometimes reminds me of, there was this movie, I'm not sure, I don't think it's like Constantine. I thought it might have been like R.I.P. R.I.P.D. I think that's the movie. Is like where you've got like the dead peoples or the deados or something like that, and wherever they are, it's like stuff breaks. Like that's what it feels like. Is like must have had a deado in my house or something, you know. I don't even know if I'm using the term right. It's probably not even correct. But yeah, just shit broke overnight. And something really weird is at 4, like no fucking joke, 4 a.m. on the fucking dot, 2 nights in a row, we've had this little black and white cat going ape shit up and down our screen windows from outside the house. Never seen it before. Don't know what it's about. But 4 a.m. it just goes ham on those windows, and I'm not really sure why. Like, it's not even about where our cats are, because he'll go and do it into, like, other windows too. So, yeah. Lol. It's not because we're upside down, James. You're upside down. That's how it actually is. Now, I always find it really funny when people make memes about Australia. And I'm like, from my perspective, when you guys say, like, we're upside down, you guys are technically upside down to us. It's like, yeah, that's how we see it anyway. I really hate them having these in here, but they haven't finished over here, and I need to just let that shit fly for a little bit. And these are medical beds, and not... I saw that Thrumbo sleeping in it. They've got... all my animals are penned up and stuff during winter, and they better be feeding them, but I bet they're not. I can expand that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright. So. Alright, I'm still not doing any research. I don't want to waste the time. I have other stuff. We had to get rid of a couple of quests. Yeah, okay, we definitely don't have any quests on the cards. I remember there being quests pop up, and they were just not going to happen. Okay, oh yeah, Bishop. Yeah, I remember fucking Bishop. Okay, so this is... Bishop was basically having like some kind of a withdrawal effect. And as a result of it, he was basically just fucking breaking and going ham on everybody else. It was kind of pissing me off because it was related to chemical fascination. So I turned him all the way down to no medical care, and now he's actually dying. So I'm going to give him maybe doctor care and no medicine and see if he lives. I can be very spiteful about like certain little characters when they just go out of their way to just kill people. Oh yeah, I am also moving all this crap up by 1, which as you can see, like the power line's not being in line with it. We're getting there. We're fixing all this up. The biggest problem was they wouldn't break it down and move it forwards. And when they did, I ended up with people trapped, so it was magnificent. It was like one of those times where I just couldn't sigh hard enough, to be honest. I'm pretty sure these are already I think they've already moved up in line because, yeah, I've only got a door's width there. So that'll be right. Oh yeah, if you're wondering about all the people sleeping in beds out in the snow, they're gonna be prisons. I just need them to focus on other areas before they work on here first. So how's he doing? Okay, he's no longer bleeding to death. He could live. He's got the most minimal care, and I swear, I don't really care so much about his level 15 social. If he has another chemical fascination, and he attacks somebody, he's getting left for dead. I've got to stop taking chemical fascination people in. You guys have probably got an outdoor penalty on those machines, don't you? Is that outdoors? No. No, that's indoors. Okay. That's alright. What about the power in this area? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff deteriorating away in, in storage. I'm also not gonna go fancy with the squiggles on these doors. What was that? What's going on? Assaulting spree. Alright, Bringer. That's... You're lucky it's you. I swear. Sometimes these people, they push the wrong buttons, and instead of getting slapped upside the head, they end up dead. Okay, so let's put some... why are you in a daze? Okay, they're eating kibble. Sorry, where did I put my... That's right, I put my kitchen here, the butchering station, and we're moving this out at the moment. But they haven't built this. Hold up, what kind of stone is this? Marble. Alright, so Acosta, you're cleaning animal filth. Do we have marble blocks? Could you be making marble blocks? What's getting made here? It's a slate. It should be... you guys aren't making marble. Dreadful. That's right, they're supposed to make that as well. I don't know. Sometimes these people... I try to, like, manage it so that they've got enough of one thing getting made at a time. But then if you manage that too hard, they drop the other things that they're making instead. And it's like, can't you do both? I am going to try to fix up this place so that these can actually be sealed off, though. I got rid of wooden doors, hey. That's what I want. Somebody's shooting something. What I want is a bunch of nice and easy, steady bedrooms combined with... I'll have storage elsewhere. Oh, hold up. Where was I going to put these machining tables? In this one. So machining and fabrication tables. With the smith thing. I was going to bring this down. Alright. You reinstall. I don't really have a specific directional sense for you yet. But I'll figure it out-ish. How many's across? Start from the other end. Alright. I don't want to build a copy of this thing yet. But production. So we want... I'll grab an electric smitty. And a machining table. I believe I don't have any of those. So my hope is at the moment I will make a second set of these, but I just don't have enough electricity for it. Now this thing, on the other hand, I had to be careful when I made it because of where it will move to and stuff. But I think I can safely probably slap it there. Maybe? We'll find out. As soon as that's actually, you know what, fuck it. This one can get deconstructed. I'm not cremating anybody at the moment. It should be fine. So yeah, my only issue with having these doors here going into the infirmary is I have to go past 2 sets of doors to get into the infirmary. Okay, so we have a raid. a group of mechanoids from the Irothian mech hive have dropped in right on top of you and they're attacking immediately. Fantastic. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 over here. Let's see. It's going to be a disaster, isn't it? Okay, that's 5 that I'm aware of here. Are there anywhere else? I can't see any grayed out dots. Doesn't mean they won't be there. Okay, let's see. Animals. I think the cats are really the only ones that can kind of get in here, apart from the really young panthers, maybe? By the way, these got to get trained. I hope that the roosters and shit actually survive. Now, the front calves, I don't actually want to train those. But cats and kittens, off they go. And yeah. Alright. So they'll all go to the raid area, and I'll probably forget that a raid area exists at some point. So if I can get you guys to just run back. I think... No, you're one of my guys. You're just in a mental state. I thought for a second there, I know a while back I took in like a refugee or something. It was like another town's member. I wasn't too stressed about it. I'm like, if they heal up and go back, I get good reputation. If they die, whatever, I tried. Okay, I believe I'm taking everybody. And everybody's set up for a raid. And my eye is very itchy. Itchy. There we go. That's better. Now I can see with my eyeballs. Alright. So they're going to land, and that is a lot more than 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is there any others? It looks like it's only there. In one sense, I don't have anything particularly overly important over here. The only thing is, I think they can go straight in and decimate the very few animals that I have. Here we go. Okay. So, Gustav... Yeah, Gusto is the only one that's in danger. Like, legitimately actually in danger, because I can't protect him. Oh, and McLean now. But McLean is a pacifist too, so there's not much I could do about that. Alright. Come on, people. I don't want you all to be, say, bunched up in one area. But if they happen to breach and they can only come in one at a time, it's not bad. Kenya, are you one of the originals? I don't think so. I think it's the quests that we didn't take. Oh, they're attacking all my thrombos. Okay. So guys, let's see if we can just sneak out here. So we can only get a couple at a time. Man, Triss moves like slow as. What's her problem? Oh, it's just her brain scar. Alright, this isn't actually a bad position to be in. Apart from that guy at the back eating us. You guys maybe move back. I'll take a small squad up here. Don't go around the front. Alright, somebody got hit hard. Why aren't you guys attacking? Monkey! Good morning. Yes, my name changed. I was finding that I wasn't resonating with Miss Shy Games as much, or MSG. Oh, come on, guys. Get in there. I've heard a few people say that, and I find it interesting because the funny thing is, when I was playing DMZ with the streamers, one of the consensus was that a few of the people that knew me before streaming kept referring to me as either my avatar, Kelly Venus, or by acrylic, depending on how they had come to know me. So it was very interesting. I had all kinds of names getting used. I may have to re-roll this. I don't think they're doing too well. But yeah, I I wasn't resonating really well with Miss Shy games because like the whole reason for picking Miss Shy was because obviously like when I first started streaming, the very first days that I, you know, wound up a stream, I was quite shy about it. I'm like, well, I don't have a camera and I don't want to be seen, and it's, I don't know, I guess difficult to talk uh, in front of people on the internet. So I was very, very shy about that sort of thing. But I'm like, as time sort of passed, I'm generally kind of just being me all the time. And I'm like, well, I'm used to it. And I just kind of wasn't resonating with that. So I ended up changing it to acrylic with the view that that's generally my gamer name. And I can relate her very easily to Kelly Venus, my character, which you guys see on my my Twitch page and my YouTube and all that stuff is my character. Which, by the way, in the future, I'd love to make her into a VTube character. Just going to do a tentative save because I don't think they're going to all make it home alive, especially since they don't have access to best medicine right now. Alright, let's see how they go. Yeah, I'd love to have my character turn into a VTube avatar. Like maybe one of those like 2Ds or something. Should be so simple, so basic and stuff, but it would give you guys something to look at least when I'm playing games. And she has like, because she's actually a character in some books that I wrote when I was younger. Let's see, a stallion died. That's okay. Yeah, so Kelly Venus actually has like maybe 10-20 years worth of lore behind her. So yeah, she's a really fleshed out fucking character. So I'd have no issues like playing her or me, which both are similar, so both are good. Just checking to see if anybody's about to like literally just drop dead, because we've only got the green this stuff at the moment. Yeah, well the funniest thing about Kelly Venus is the fact that part of Panthers died. Part of her lore, if I can remember off the top of my head, is that she was sent to Earth and her memories were wiped. So she actually had like a good period of time as a human earthling, basically me. And like the experiences that I had and stuff like that. So yeah, she's essentially me, but yeah, she's got a whole story and everything. So yeah, I'd have so much fun with that because yeah, it is me. It's just me. But you know, she's got like, she's not from Earth and all sorts of stuff. It's quite fun. It seems like nobody's actually dying, and I'm really quite impressed with this. Obviously we like lost the panther. I'm a little bit sad about a panther, but like for the most part, I think Lauren is the worst. No, Lyman is. Who the fuck's Lyman? When did I get him? I don't remember Lyman. Oh, it's fine. And Tofu is running around like with, you know, blood loss, but nobody cares about Tofu. I'm gonna hope that all those, I'm not gonna look at all the animals, I'm just gonna hope for the best. Keep moving forwards and hope that I don't need to do a re-roll. There isn't a hole big enough in this game for Tofu to jump in. Like, if you guys ever seen Don't Starve Together, that game, like there's these like little like fuzzy monster mouth hole thingies that you're supposed to jump into, and it like fucks with your sanity and stuff. That's the kind of thing that like, yeah, I'd love for him to go jump in one of those. Well, my cat's running around with a fuzzy tail. I was so distracted by that for a moment. I'm like, I don't know about you guys, but like I have an urge to just go and like pat the fur of that tail like down flat when it's puffed up like that. Okay, so Ari's gonna go smash up some shit because she's tired. Ari, are you even hurt? You're not. Okay, I don't care about you. Now, Lyman was like in the worst health. He's been tended. He wasn't even tending himself. They're doing kind of okay. Oh, no. Okay, I can't heal this guy, so how is... I hate that there's a horse in here. Okay, look, Ane-san's doing a pretty bang-up job in here, I'll say that much, but we just kind of got to bring maybe somebody else in. I think he was fine. I cannot remember who else I clicked on that was not fine. Man, sometimes I have the attention of a fucking goldfish. Not even exaggerated. You'll notice when it's happening because I click on things and I come back and click on them again in the exact same order and my brain still hasn't registered the thing that I was looking for. That reminds me. Cats. And panthers. Panthers were unrestricted, I think. Hold up. Oh no, Panthers got a fucking lineup. What am I doing? I'm fucking blind. Okay. And cats. Okay, I think everybody kind of survived that. I'm not actually even mad because they did really well. Kind of proud of them, honestly. Alright. So, yeah, these. Stop being infected. That's just Tail being infected. I think she got down to 6 hours of life before. She's doing pretty good. Now, smithing. Awesome. Thank you for following. I haven't got to actually see my little follower icon thingy go off for a while, actually. I thought it wasn't working. And then I realized that I didn't have it paired up again. Like a fool. Sad Wanderer Jonesy. Yes, your bed is outside. If you guys would just stop sleeping in these things. Okay, where else have we got? Oh yeah, that's right. She's breaking something. I'm listening to something. Thank you. So far, we are trying to fix up in here. And everybody's having tantrums because they just got beaten up. But we're also trying to get these sunrooms going off out here. And this is the first time I've ever worked with individual rooms. In the past, for like crops, I've always tried to have like a big box, like say a box like this, just enclosed sunroom. And obviously sometimes you get a lot of blight and sometimes shit catches fire. And it's just not great. So I thought I'd do some individuals and make it interesting this time. But I think what I was trying to do, I can see it now. Because I forgot that these boxes down here exist. So this is supposed to be where the fridge is. And this is supposed to be where storage is. And so the reason why I'm not letting them build the prisons that people keep sleeping in and complaining that they're outdoors is because I want them to finish the storage. So I can get this nasty shit out. Well, Bard and Sleepier walking around having insults. You know what I should do? They're not really in a state where I need the Psychic Soothe Pulsar yet, but I mean, I'll get there. What is getting destroyed? I legitimately can't see what they were destroying. Okay, so what are you destroying? Oh, you're destroying the fucking... Yeah, the power. I'm like, what is he hitting? I could not figure it out from that distance. So anyway, we've got the kitchens kind of in place. It's sort of dark. We're getting there. And they are doing the floor, so it's going to be sterile tile. But I don't believe that the roof is done yet. It said that there was a roof. It's green. It says that there's a roof. By the way, let's remove this little sort of like butt lip thing going on over here. Let's just get rid of that.